Oh, that one feels a little bit rubbery. Yeah. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, back in the basement for some Royal Rumble action. I'm going to clean the playfield, posts, switches, targets, rails, metal guides, you name it. And then I'm going to remove all these rubbers. Some may just shatter into a million pieces. And see if I have them in stock so I can replace them all. And try and get some rubbers on this machine. Clean up all the rusty parts. And try and get some LEDs into the general illumination. What is that? And yeah, that's the goal for tonight. Not anything too complicated, some pretty straightforward stuff. I'll clean out the lamp sockets with my Dremel brush. And maybe change out this pop bumper skirt. And vacuum everything up. So, this panel here is kind of loose. You can't really see the Let's Rumble very well, but I guess that is what it is. Am I missing a screw? No, I guess not. But yep, so that's the plan for tonight. So, enough talking. Let's get chalking. Okay, my first pass of cleaning the playfield is complete. Just used microfiber cloth, a little bit of magic eraser, not much. A little bit of Lysol, and that's about it. Next pass will be with Novus. But before I do that, I tried to clean these guys up a bit. It's better. This roof here, it's not really going to come any better, but oh well. But before I do my second pass, I am going to see if I can remove all these rubbers and replace them and clean around them. All these guys here. So I gotta go check my stock, because when I take these apart, I feel like they're gonna break and crumble and make a big mess, and I'll have to vacuum before I use the Novus. So what is going on there and there? I just noticed that. Were these posts moved from their original location? That does not look right. I also noticed when cleaning this area, there's the tiniest little dent right there. So I'm like, maybe that's a captive ball area. So I looked at some photos. Sure enough, it is, but there was no captive ball in there. Maybe it fell out during transport and fell into the cabinet or something. But so that's actually a captive ball that shoots into the pop bumper. So that's pretty cool. I wonder, oh, that's how you collect your tag. That all makes sense now. Okay, so I'm gonna go rubber hunting. Okay, I found a bag of used posts that probably came out of a Lethal Weapon 3 that I did before, and they're still rubbery. So that's what I'm going to use. I did clean them up with some rubbing alcohol, so they're a little better shape now. And as expected, these things are basically exploding off. If I try and pull up on it, it doesn't want to budge. Let's see if this one also explodes. Oh yeah. So I think to prevent shrapnel, I'll just kind of crack it and then do that. That'll be my strategy, because otherwise, if I just squeeze, oh, that one feels a little bit rubbery. Yeah, no, then they just kind of explode. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'll go over what I have done. I did try to clean the apron, but looks like someone else might have, and possibly wore off some of the black paint, so it doesn't really want to clean up like this. Yeah, but that's fine. I'll bust out my apron cards later in the process because every time I lift the playfield, I lose the old apron cards. So I haven't gone over my second coat yet on the playfield, so I gotta remember that Novice is on the list. I cleaned and adjusted. Oh, look at this. If you look closely, that switch is actually touching at the middle there. So, okay, good eye, good eye. Put this here to remind me to deal with that. So, I think I got all the rubbers installed. It would have been nice to go with all yellow rubbers, but, you know, I got 1,000 rubbers here, and I got to use them, so... Anyway, I did go with yellow post rubbers, though. Everywhere there is a post. So, I think that looks pretty stellar. And oh yeah, I managed to have enough of these short post rubbers to remove and replace every single one. Literally had like 4 left out of that lot, so that was pretty lucky to have that. And if you can see that I put in all the LEDs in the general illumination, except for the pop bumpers, because I still may fix this guy. All these guys are in, and we got rubbers, we got bulbs. So remind me to clean these targets as well. But that is where I am at. I did plug in the machine. We don't have a power supply or a CPU, but we should have direct power for the general illumination, if I am correct. And I'm not, so forget about that. That happens on older games, not newer ones, unless... Yeah, my power bar is on, so I guess that doesn't work without the power supply. So, that's where I'm at. Next episode, we'll get these rubbers and posts installed. Probably deal with this pop bumper, which was just sticking down there. And do some more cleaning and start assembly of playfield parts. So that's the end of this episode. Stay tuned for some more smoking guns on the next one.